Everyone's sick of pretending diversity's a strength, when the most diverse areas in England, like Croydon, look like this.
Joking, you're joking. Hey! Jesus is Lord! Spanish Town! Hey! Hey! Hey!
Back up your car, bro.
Hey!
Back up your car,
Hey!
bro. Hey, what you doing?
Let me go in! Hey! 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 Hey!
But the regime still thinks they can socially condition people to disbelieve the evidence of their eyes and ears. Shitlibs are still incensed at Robert Jenrick for daring to suggest that Handsworth in Birmingham, which has the third highest crime rate in Birmingham and literally looks like this, might have a problem with integration given that statistically, virtually no white British people live there anymore, prompting the BBC to host a bizarre kind of show trial, where hand-picked lefties in the audience haughtily scolded anyone who dare suggest diversity isn't a strength.
I think to say that it's poorly integrated into our society is just... It's unfair.
The Shrewsbury audience was so supportive of their diverse community and so positive about migration. Yeah, because it's such a genuine sentiment to be proud of diversity. When you live in a community which is 96% white, when the diversity's such a strength, you deliberately choose to live in an area where it's virtually non-existent.
I was just thinking that if Robert Jenrick came to Shrewsbury and spent an hour, he would probably say there's no black faces, but it's just a generalisation. It has no bearing whatsoever on the integration within our country.
Right, because the demographics of an area have totally no bearing on how British and well integrated it is. This is Shrewsbury. And this is Handsworth. This is Shrewsbury.
The secret of any town visit is to look up. If you look up, you start to see the real history of the town. So let's have a look skyward, shall we?
And this is Handsworth.
I mean, you've got your music blaring over here from, I don't know, maybe some... Hello, is it? Right, got it. You've got some Indian music playing here. You've got Bank of India over there, Bank of Baroda. You've got Ganesh, bloody Sri Ganesh exclusives. Well, what do you reckon to old Soho Road? It's, how to put it delicately, it doesn't feel very British, let's put it that way.
This is Shrewsbury.
Shrewsbury is regularly voted one of the happiest places to live in the UK.
And this is Handsworth. I seriously can't tell the difference. One's just as British as the other. I'm sure it's perfectly normal for 55% of people to marry their own first cousins in Shrewsbury. I'm sure it's perfectly normal to see men walking outside primary schools with machetes in Shrewsbury.
Hey! Hey, you fool! Massive issues with integration, Mr. Yusuf. The vast majority of people in this country live very happily and very peacefully together.
Yeah, says the guy living in Shrewsbury, which has a per capita crime rate 500% lower than Handsworth. Yeah, I don't think this guy's witnessed many broad daylight ethnic gang gunfights in Shrewsbury. Meanwhile, in Handsworth...
I'm from Birmingham originally, and I worked in Handsworth. He doesn't know Handsworth.
Well, Robert himself...
He doesn't know the people of Birmingham.
Oh yes, the indigenous Brummies. They love Birmingham's diversity. That must be why, as mass migration to the city soared, they left in massive numbers, despite even non-white residents of Handsworth themselves calling the place a dump. The BBC audience gushed with enthusiasm at how much they adored diversity, while failing to give a single example of why it was actually a strength. But for people who don't live in wealthy, gentrified, 96% white towns like Shrewsbury, living amongst diversity is a very different story. They've got random men roaming the streets trying to get into their homes, and in some cases succeeding.
From my house, now!
They've got strange men on buses leering at their daughters. They've got an upwardly mobile influx of doctors and engineers seeking whatever economic opportunities present themselves.
Yeah, they will. He's getting it out.
Still, none of this happens in 96% white Shrewsbury. Yeah. That's kind of the point. Amazing news and a victory for every single American who still believes in health freedom. FDA declares NMN lawful in dietary supplements. That's right, we won. We beat the swamp. After companies like Black Forest Supplements stood up and fought back, the FDA finally reversed course. And that's precisely why I respect these guys. They were an integral part of that fight for health freedom, and they're not done. The same people who tried to bury NMN are the same ones who profited from the pandemic. Now, more research is revealing what spike proteins do to the body. Inflammation, fatigue, brain fog, mitochondrial damage. And some of the most respected doctors in the world are finally speaking up, like Peter McCullough.
We have a major paper that's been accepted now for publication, will come out. Base spike detox means it's a base of therapy.
Here's the crazy part. Big Pharma created the crisis. They raked in over 90 billion in profits, and now they look the other way. That's why Black Forest Supplements stepped up, taking Dr. McCullough's original formula and supercharging it into the most advanced 7-in-1 spike detox ever made. It packs 8 times more nattokinase than competitors to support healthy circulation, plus a full 800 milligrams of NAC to boost your body's natural detox power. Alongside that, you get bromelain to break down proteins and ease inflammation, turmeric for powerful anti-inflammatory support, and quercetin to strengthen immunity and protect blood vessels. If you've been feeling brain fog, low energy, or just off, spike protein could be the reason, but it helps your body fight back. This isn't just another detox pill, it's your reset button, formulated to help clear spike proteins, restore energy, and ward off brain fog. Black Forest Supplements is offering an amazing buy 2 spike detox and get 1 spike, and also 1 NMN completely free for 48 hours only. Link in description and pinned comment, don't miss this one. If you gauged the sentiment of the nation from the opinions of hand-picked lefties on astroturfed BBC debate shows, you'd think the vast majority of Brits can't get enough of mass migration, but they're lying. Literally the opposite is true. Clear majorities in every area of the country, even London, support mass deportations. Why? Because they're seeing what it's done to our country on a daily basis. Weird, aggressive men everywhere harassing women.
Can somebody help us, please? This guy will not go away.
Anybody? Yeah, no. He's not moving, and I'm asking him to
Please, you need to step back.
Could you step back a bit for me, please?
Oh, like go away.
Oh my god. Please, could you step back for us? If
You're making everyone here uncomfortable. Please don't do that.
No, these girls do not want you here. Walk away.
No, you are making everyone here uncomfortable.
Shoplifting effectively legalised. Open air drug dealing effectively legalised.
You live here?
Yeah.
Oh. Where are you from?
Egyptian.
Egyptian?
قاعدين في الساحة ال 24 بالساعة.
These Egyptians who come from Egypt requesting asylum, the Syrians here in the country sit here in the square 24 hours a day for the broken girls at Costa Coffee. Their way is to sell drugs in the country. When I informed the police said they don't have any sufficient evidence. Okay. These people are selling drugs 24 hours a day here in Luton Square, halfway between the hotel and the hotel. I consider them drug dealers and the police say they don't have enough evidence. Okay.
They appear to love littering so much. Even the bins aren't safe.
Oh, D. What's that bin done to you?
But before you judge, don't forget that when you really get to know them personally, they're no different to Joanna Lumley.
I'm an immigrant. I was born in India. I've got my British papers signed at home to show that I belong. So I'm very wary of all this judging people. I think it's detestable.
The mere aesthetics of diversity really don't do it any favours. It slowly turns your neighbourhood into something out of a Children of Men style dystopia. Is it really a strength?
I don't, at this point, care if you're not allowed to notice it or if you're racist to notice it. It's happening in Ireland. Ireland was never a colonial power. Like, in the United States, like, well, you have to put up with this because you were mean to Puerto Rico or something, or, you know what I mean? Or you've used too much carbon, so you have an obligation to allow all of Central Africa to move to your country and give them housing vouchers. Okay. But Ireland never did anything to anybody. Ireland was oppressed by Great Britain, actually. Right. It was never a colonial power. It sat out an entire world
actual
of war.
movies about it.
No,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
They started a potato famine. So why are you doing this to the Irish? They are the indigenous population of their island. And you're watching them die and replacing them with people from the third world. On what basis are you doing that, George Soros? Actually, like, what's the real answer?
East London then, East London now. According to shitlibs, though, the type who feverishly apply to be in the question time audience so they can gaslight the British public about all of this, anyone expressing genuine concerns about the state of the nation shouldn't just be ignored. They should be vilified. Because truly the scariest thing